Yo, what's up, Reddit? We're back. YuGiOh back at it again with another card of the week. This week, talking about good old zombie boy himself, Mezuki. So let's get right on into it. So Mezuki is a level 4 Earth zombie monster with 1700 attack and 800 defense, and his effect is you can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one zombie monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. Broken. Currently at 3 in, I believe, both formats. But who knows? The way these things are going, that might change here pretty soon. So just keep your eyes out. I'm just saying, Mezuki's a pretty good card. So we'll get the regular stuff out of the way. So he's been printed a lot. Premium Pack 2 is a secret rare. Battle Pack 3 as a Shatter Foil under rare. Use a Dual Terminal 7. Using Gold Series 3 as a gold rare. Dual Saga as an ultra. Premium Gold is a gold rare, OTS 1 as a common, Legendary Collection 2 as a common, Raw Yellow as a common, Duelist League 17 as a rare, and then in the latest Zombie Structure Deck as a common. So they'll run you anywhere from $1 to $3 to apparently $10-15 for the Premium Pack ones. Because, you know, those are pricey boys, but they do look beautiful. He's seen a variety of usage around his existence. He's existed since 2008, so, you know, Mezuki is a 10-year-old card now. That's kind of crazy to think about. He peaked around April of 2017, apparently. What was going on in April 2017? Was that like Zombie Sworn meme? No. Could it have been? Yeah, it was. It was Zombie Sworn meme, because grass was at 3. Maybe. I'm just guessing here. Pretty much just guessing. I'll see if I can go back a little bit. But let's talk about zombies in general, and how they're probably either the first or second most powerful type in all of Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, they're around there with dragons. Both of them are pretty strong kind of guys. Dragons are known for being, you know, just powerful, dumb archetypes. But yeah, the 60-card zombie Lightsworn. All of that. Oh man, beautiful stuff. I miss those days. But, you know, talk about the absolute state of zombies right now. So they just got their new structure deck, and it's good. Somebody just won a German regionals, pretty much with the structure deck. First place, you know, out the wazoo, pretty good stuff. Mezuki's a pretty good guy. But with the re-emergence of zombies, you know, yet again, there arises the new problem of, you know, meme FTK bullshit. But now you have a searchable zombie world to make it even more consistent. Because it's like, well, I lost my Armageddon Knight, but I have Zombie World on the field and Mezuki engraved. I can just bring him back because he's a zombie. And you just open up dumb meme trash. So, you know, basically what's gonna happen, I don't know how consistent it will be as an engine, but Zombie World and Mezuki itself as an engine to help further plays. Sort of meme. Help furthering plays. You get what I'm trying to say? Because it could bring back anything. If you have Zombie World on the field, everything in your grid becomes a zombie. He can bring back Firewall, he can bring back Nightmares, he can bring back oh, Towers. No, you can't bring back Towers, I don't think. I don't think Towers can be special summon. It's been years since I've used them. But, you know, and there's only gonna be more consistent ways to get him to grave. We got Gozuki can just straight up dump him. Not Mezuki. Unit Zombie can dump him. Dump him with 1-for-1. You have all these cards that just mill you cards. Just send him to grave. Activate Zombie World. Bring back what you need. It is kind of dumb. So, the future of zombies is both very bright and very scary. Because you don't know what's going to happen. You know. But then you get to like zombie archetypes and they all suck. Maikachi sucks. There's an FTK with Bone Tower. It's the most inconsistent, dumb-looking FTK I've ever seen. And if someone ever pulled it off on me, I would give them a handshake and be like, you deserved that win. You deserved to beat me with that FTK. Like, that's crazy. Like, I will appreciate that FTK. One card FTKs that burn you for game, I don't like those. 3 card FTKs that mill you out, that's ingenuity right there, alright? That takes talent, that takes skill. If you miss one step, you die. You know, normal Armageddon Knight and you have 5 backups in your hand. Brain dead. Brain dead FTKs versus big brain FTKs is what I'm trying to say. There's always going to be an FTK in a format. Literally, there is always going to be an FTK in a format because Gem Knight FTK is still 100% playable. You just need to know what to do. It's just no one wants to do it because it's not a consistent FTK anymore. It really wasn't to begin with. It only takes 2 gem cards. That's a lie. I've played Gem Knight FTK. It takes a lot of skill. That is the one burn FTK that I will ever accept losing to. But you know, this 1 card Armageddon Knight dump bull meme, I don't like those. So you gotta take the good with the bad when it comes with, you know, new support releasing. And you also have to understand, Konami cannot test every new card against the entire backlog of Yu-Gi-Oh! That's insane to think that they would be able to test every single new card against thousands of old cards. Because literally, just think. We have 100 card boosters every 3 months. So if they were to test a new card against just the last 10 boosters, that's already 1,000 cards. And that's only barely into the last series. And then you add subsets, decks, all this new trash. It's ridiculous. You can't expect Konami to have to test all of that. That's why stuff like this is gonna get through. You know, cards designed in 2008 like Mezuki are not designed or not, you know, tested in 2018. They cannot do that. There might be some like flare-ups. They might test stuff that's on the list, you know, to see what goes down, but they can't go back and test all these old cards. Like, what's a dumb one? What is a really dumb one? There was one recently. I don't know. We'll talk about here. Let's just talk about Fairy Wind. I don't know. That's the only example I can bring to mind. Fairy Wind against BA was very, very good. Very, very good. And you... and it was never really designed to be that way. It's a card so old when BA came out. I think it was 10 years old when BA came out. And it was amazing. It was one of their best counter cards you could do. That and Karma Cut. Those are both, like, you know, 2 old-ass cards. They can't test these older cards with these newer ones because that would just take years. Legitimately, probably years. You know, there more than likely is testing that goes through because otherwise they would just release, you know, draw 7 pass cards. You know, they would release a Lithosegime every set. That's another one, Lithosegime. I don't think they tested the Baby Sarasaurus and the Pterodon with that card. Even though they came out literally right there. They might have tested the Pterodon. I think they forgot about Baby Sarasaurus. Because, you know, 2 cards that do pretty much the exact same thing. They're obviously meant to, you know, Baby Sarasaurus, Petit Pteranodon, they were meant to, you know, be counterparts to each other. But then, you know, you have Lithosegime, who's this completely other archetype who was more than likely not meant to ever be included in any kind of dinosaur thing. And here he is, popping Baby Sarasaurus and Petit Pteranodon, milling out your opponent's extra deck, special summoning 2 monsters, getting you pluses. You know, so I'm rambling a bit here, you know, like usual. So we'll start wrapping this up. Let's go over ban list history because I didn't go over it. So Mezuki was limited in March 2009. He was semi-limited in September 2009. He was re-limited in March 2010, re-semi-limited in September 2013, and then unlimited in January 2014, where he remains to this day. Man, January 2014, also the list that limited the Dragon Rulers. Limited Magician of Faith. Wow, that was a crazy list. Wow. I want to talk about ban list history at some point too. That would be crazy. Ptolemy M7 went from limited to unlimited on this list. Let that sink in, alright? M7 was limited at one point. Christio went from 2 to 3. Tour Guide went from 2 to 3. Tenki went from 2 to 3. Man. Sacred Sword and Spellbook of Fate went to 1. Final Countdown went to 1. Divine Wind went to 1. This is a crazy list. Man. I would love to just go over retro lists. Maybe I'll do that someday. Anyways, guys, it's going to be it for this one. Next week is going to be random again. And we're probably going to keep it like that for a while. I like doing these just off the cuff. You know, my no script life. So be sure to like, subscribe, select for those forever. We will be seeing you. Peace.